Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today, and this is week number 5 of the 12 weeks of Halloween. Isn't it, darling? Okay, so these jars came from IKEA. They stand perfectly, just like that. And what I did was I bought some peanut M&Ms, the Ghouls mix, and they have like pumpkin pie, granny apple green, and either Highland Heather or Gorgeous Grape. The colors match perfectly. So I'm going to just put these in here. I dug out the green ones, of course. I think it holds either 9 or 10, depending on the size of them. That one was a little stubborn. Anyway, maybe not put the largest ones in there. That's 9, I believe. Whoop. Okay. That part was easy, right? I have washed my hands. So now what we're going to do is stamp. And this little stamp here is in the September paper pumpkin kit. And I haven't used one of these stamp sets in forever. I always do love the stamp sets. I don't necessarily always love the kits, but I always love the stamp sets. And this month is no exception. I love it. Oh my gosh, look, Frights and Delights, it's Halloween, Eek, Spooky, Boo, a pumpkin, spiders. If you didn't order the September paper pumpkin kit, that's okay. You can use Spooky Sweets. This Happy Halloween is in that stamp set, and I believe I used that one earlier this week. This is using the same stamp set, adding the little spider there, which is right here. There's a couple stars, a couple spiders, a couple bats. Anyway, this is, I love it, love it, love it, love it. What more can I say? Okay, so let me get the Granny Apple Green cardstock and that stamp. I'm just going to ink it up with my Memento ink and just stamp it right there. I'm going to set that aside to dry. I'm going to go ahead and take, let's see. Actually, I'm not even going to let it dry. It's fine. I'm going to get the Big Shot. We're using the Christmas Tags Thinlits. I told you guys when I did the walkthrough that I loved them. I have used them already so much. So all I'm going to do is use this one to cut this out. And I want to make sure that I cut it out more towards the bottom so that I leave myself some room for the little spider trinket. Okay? So I'm going to get the Big Shot. Magnetic platform, cutting pad. And then we want to place this on here. And like I said, I want to make sure that I give more room at the top than the bottom so that I can add my little spider up there. Now, if you were not going to add the spider at the top, did I do this right? And you wanted to stamp your spiders like that other sample, then you can just center it, okay? I'll point that out in just a minute. Okay, so again, to recap that, if you were going to add the spiders down here, stamp your, or cut this out with this more towards the top, okay? So there's that. Get this out of the way. And I'm going to take the black glittered ribbon, organdy ribbon. I'm going to take a spider out. Now, if you want to thread the spider, then you can leave that O-ring on there. I don't really want to fool with threading that thing because it's a little difficult with my fingers. So I'm just going to twist that O-ring and remove it. Okay? You can save it for something else if you want. And then you get this back over here. I'm going to take my ribbon. And I want to tie a bow, so I want to be generous with it. Okay, so I'm going to just knot it like that. I'm going to take my paper piercer and pick up a glue dot. I'm going to kind of make it a little bit smaller and add it to the back of him. And then just angle him at the top. Just like that, okay? And then we're going to thread this. Just be gentle with that. This is a little bit thicker of a ribbon, so You don't want to rip it. So now I'm just going to make my bunny ears and tie my bow, or make my bow. I never know whether I should say tie it or make it. And when you're tightening it, just be gentle. I think I'm about a week behind on my 12 Weeks of Halloween series, but I will get caught up now that the wedding is over. I am working full-time again in my office, so I am playing catch up this week. Okay, once I cut it, I'll fix it a little bit more. It looks like my bow is a little crooked there. Let me go ahead and trim it. Okay, I'm just trimming the ends of the ribbon now, and this is the original one. This is the one we just made. Leave a comment on my blog on this post. I'm going to send this one to someone. I did wash my hands, I promise, right before I filmed this video, so you're going to get this one. I don't blame you if you don't want to eat the candy, though. It's still super cute, though, right? And they do stand up. IKEA. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks a lot. Bye.